Hello everyone, thank you for joining with me. Today I have selected the topic from Cambridge English IELTS 10 Test 3. And I have already shared the topic in our all groups, and I hope all of you have taken your preparation on this topic properly. So time has come for you to express your ideas to the best of your ability so that I can judge your lexical level, your structures, your pronunciation, and also your fluency. So best of luck. Let's get started. Who is ready? Please unmute yourself. Tanayan, would you like to share your ideas on the topic first?
First part.
I will go through the question. I will ask you, are you ready on this topic?
Yeah, you can ask.
Okay, thank you very much. Before that, as you are our new members, so it's better to introduce yourself. Just your name, your profession, and where are you from?
Can you repeat that?
Mention your
Sorry,
name.
sir.
Mention your name, your profession,
Yeah.
and where are you from?
Yeah. Give answer.
What's your full name?
My name is Ahmad Shah from Kabul, and I'm a student.
Okay. Okay. Am I audible to you clearly?
Continue.
Okay. I'm going through the part one, and your first question is: do you enjoy traveling? Why? Why not?
About travel. First questions. Sir?
Yeah, first question.
Yeah. Can you repeat that? Do you enjoy traveling? You mean that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you enjoy? Yeah, I'm enjoying traveling because the travel is one of important, the part of life. Every humans, they must traveling in some place because they need it. And in traveling also have a lot of benefits. The people they see a lot of cultures and different places. That's it.
Have you done mass traveling? Have you done mass traveling? Your second question.
Second questions, have you done mass traveling? The match meaning of it's meaning many, sir.
Okay. So please wait. You can do it after one or two participants. So maybe you need some the time. Please try to prepare yourself. Then I will go to you later. Jum, please unmute yourself. Jum, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay. Tanay, please mute yourself and stay with us as a listener. I will go to you later. Okay, Jum, your first question, do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, of course, I enjoy traveling. In fact, it's one of my hobbies. I enjoy it because I can learn various kinds of random things from it.
Have you done mass traveling? Why not?
No, I haven't done much traveling because I'm a student of class 7, so I don't get enough time. But I travel Cox's Bazar, Dhaka University, National Zoo, Paharpur, and so on. But I don't think enough, so I wanna do more.
Do you think it's better to travel alone or with other people? Why?
Well, sir, in my opinion, it's better to travel with other people, not alone, because we are eager to travel new places. And it's normal that we all are unknown about new places. So if there is any chance of coming danger, we may be safe for traveling with other people. Moreover, it becomes entertaining if there are a lot of people. On the other hand, if I go to a new place alone, it will be an act of a robot. So I like to travel with so many people.
Uh, where would you like to travel in the future? Why?
I'd like to travel foreign countries like America, Brazil, China, Thailand, and other countries because they are developed countries and so the lifestyle and law of these countries are developed. By observing this, I want to materialize them in my motherland, Bangladesh.
Okay, Jum, already you have completed your part one. Would you like to start your part two?
Yes, sir, obviously.
Describe a child that you know. And you should go through the information mentioned here.
Okay, sir, we know that the child means baby doll and all they are very beautiful to look at. I know a child, I have never seen her directly. Her name is Anahita. She is a Muslim girl and lives in Iran. She is the world's most beautiful baby girl, so I like her very much. I see her photo at least once a day. She is so attractive. I love her so much. She is like a baby doll, and her smile is like the light of the moon. In fact, she has been very popular in the world for her beauty, but she uh, has no boast of it. She is also working at various kinds of fashion companies as a baby doll, baby model. She is like a fairy. I feel happy when I see her. I want to adore her very much, but there is little chance of doing it because our countries are different. However, she has found a place in my heart. I like her so much.
Already you have completed your part two. Would you like to start your part three?
Yes, sir.
How much time do children spend with their parents in your country?
In my country, almost all the children spend most of the time with the parents, but there are some children whose mothers are working at various kinds of office. They can spend enough time with their parents. They only get the night to spend with their parents, and it's not enough. But the children whose mothers are homemakers are there's a lot of chance to spend time with their parents, and it's enough, I think.
How important do you think spending time together is for the relationships between parents and children? Why?
In my opinion, it's very important because when a newborn baby or child will spend time with its parents, it will start following its parents, and spending time with parents is very enjoyable, and it helps to strengthen the root of the relationship, and so it's very significant.
Okay, your last question. Have relationships between parents and children changed in recent years? Why do you think that is?
Well, sir, yes, obviously, because nowadays most of the parents work in different places, and in the spare time, they're busy with themselves, and the children are busy with different kinds of technologies like mobile phone, computer, laptop, tab, etc. And that's why no one wants to keep time to anyone, and the distance between the relationships is increasing day by day, which couldn't be seen at all in the previous days. So in my opinion, the children's relationships with their parents have been changed recently, and it's very sorrowful.
Uh,
Thank you,
okay.
sir.
We have someone, June, thank you very much for your speech. You have done very well. I haven't noticed any important mistake today also in your speech, so keep it up. And we have got one participant from Algeria. Please unmute yourself. He is a physician. From Algeria. Can you hear me? Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello. Awasti. Where are you from?
I'm from Nepal, sir. This is my first time in this meeting.
Okay, then you are welcome in our group. Normally we hold our meeting every night and we select the topic from IELTS topic. So those who have intention for IELTS, it is better for them, and also those who have intention to develop their communication skill, it is also better for them. However, as this is your first day, you have to introduce yourself. Just mention your name, what do you do? And already you have mentioned you are from Nepal. So just mention your name and what do you do?
And it's me, Ravi Prasad Awasthi from Nepal. And I'm currently studying in class 10. I'm preparing for IELTS to go Australia for
Okay.
further study.
That's nice. Okay, would you like to
Yes.
share your ideas on our today's topic? Are you ready for it? Are you ready on this topic? Awasthi.
I'm not hearing anything.
Can I ask you the question related to this topic?
I'm not clearly hearing songs.
Okay, in this case, please wait. When your network will be okay, you can communicate with us. Okay, then who is ready? Sreshta, are you ready right now?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Your first question, do you enjoy traveling? Why not?
Yes, sir, of course, traveling is as like a hobby for me because it takes us out of our comfort zones and inspires us to see, taste, and try new foods. It constantly challenges us not only to adapt to and explore new surroundings, but also to engage with different people.
Have you done mass traveling?
No, sir. Unfortunately, I haven't managed to do much traveling, primarily because limited time. As I'm a student, I don't have much free time, but of course, I ain't giving up my hope as yet to visit foreign countries in future. After finishing my studies, I will visit those places which I want to visit.
Do you think it's better to travel alone or with other people? Why?
In my opinion, it is better to travel with other people like friends and family. It helps strengthen our relationship even more with them while enjoying traveling. Besides, it's a matter of security too, especially when traveling far from our home.
Where would you like to travel in the future? Why?
Yes, sir. Can you please again? I can't understand.
Where would you like to travel in the future? Why?
Okay, sir. I wish I could travel all over the world because there is first so much to see and enjoy. But two special countries which I would really like to visit in the future is London and Korea. I would like to visit or study in London and Korea for a living. London for study because I wanna read in Oxford University and it's one of the best universities in the world. So to visit and study, I like to visit in London in future, and Korea's culture, their living styles is as like my dreamland. So I like to travel and live there in future. Thank you.
Okay, Sreshta, already you have completed your part one. Would you like to start your part two?
Yes, sir, of course.
Describe a child that you know, and we should go through the information in here.
Okay, sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Sarah is my cousin whom I met about 1 year ago. When I went to visit my granny on our first meeting, I paid much attention to Sarah because her attitude is awesome and she seems like a very thin girl to me. Intelligent girl to me. She's 7 years old. However, she looked a bit thin for her age. I like her because she isn't exactly like other girls. I think she is going to be a very intelligent and creative person
when she will grow up. When I see her, I can't understand that is she a baby or young, because her creativity is always very very beautiful. And besides, I like her, of course, because she's very cute and intelligent. So thank you.
Okay, Srishta, already you have completed your part 2. Then perhaps you are ready for part 3. How much time do children spend with their parents in your country? Do you think that is enough?
As far as I can see, parents in my country these days are not managing enough time to spend with their children, mainly because in most cases where the parents are busy working outside of their homes. And thus, besides, the children also are becoming busier with their studies and other activities like playing games, watching TVs, dramas, listening music, and so on. After all, seeing of the children by their parents just before their bedtime and talking to them for a few minutes at breakfast almost every day should never be considered as enough.
Okay. How important do you think spending time together is for the relationships between parents and children? Why?
It's extremely important for the parents to spend their times together with their children. In my opinion, the first 5 years of their lives, as it will create a very strong bond, relationship between the parents and the children, which pretty much will define their relationship for the rest of their lives. Besides, it will help the young children to learn proper human behaviors such as love, respect, empathy, along with other important social and communication skills, which are absolutely essential to growing up as some good and ideal citizens.
Okay, last question for you. Have relationships between parents and children changed in recent years? Why do you think that is?
Yes, sir, I would say that the relationship between parents and children in recent years have changed to a great deal, primarily because the parents have grown overly cautious about how to raise them and how to help them have a better future and career in a world which has grown more dangerous and difficult and competitive. And in my opinion, that they are also struggling between whether to become strict or lenient when raising their children, because they're receiving conflicting messages from different kinds of media. And as a result, children are just not too sure about how to use the freedom and free time in order to explore and utilize the environment around them. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, Sreshta, thank you very much for your space. Actually, I haven't noticed any important mistake in your space. So keep practicing. Michelle, you're welcome. Please unmute yourself.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I am fine. Okay. I know you are ready as if always. Okay. I'm going through the question for you from part 1.
Okay.
Do you enjoy traveling? Why not?
Well, I enjoy traveling a lot. I love traveling, in fact. Well, because it helps me meet new friends and see beautiful places and even to appreciate nature.
Yeah. Have you done much traveling? Why not?
Well, yes, I've done quite a number of traveling, but I don't think I've done enough traveling yet because due to my work, I hardly have off days, and also it's quite expensive to travel to other countries that I want to travel to.
Do you think it's better to travel alone or with other people?
I don't think it's better to travel alone. In fact, we have to travel with other people so that when you play music, you can actually sing along to the music that you'll be playing. And it's just fun traveling with other people rather than isolating yourself and then traveling alone.
Where would you like to travel in the future? Why?
Well, I would really love to travel to Paris. Well, I just feel and I know that it's just a place of love, and I just love their language, the way they speak and their accent. I'm just attracted to the way they live.
And also, it's a beautiful place to look
Yes.
at. Okay, Valerie, you have completed your part one. Would you like to start part two?
Yes, definitely.
Describe a child that you know, and you should go through the information mentioned here. Describe a child.
Okay, so this is my brother's daughter. She's very bubbly and she's ever smiling. She's very joyful, and uh, people say she looks like me. And she's actually 9 months, and she just learned how to crawl. She's ever smiling just like me, so I feel so drawn to this child. Like we just connect. Like whenever I touch her, if she's crying, she just starts smiling, and then yes, I just feel so drawn to her.
Yeah. Okay, Michelle, already you have completed part two. Now I'm going to part three. Your first question from
Okay.
how much time do children spend with their parents in your country? Do you think that is enough?
Well, parents and children nowadays don't spend quality time together anymore, and I don't think it's enough, because mostly the children are left with the house helps, and they hardly see their parents. Probably they come back home and it will be late, or they're just waking out of the country, and it's just so not fair for children to have to spend just a little time with their parents.
Then, how important do you think spending time together is for the relationships between parents and children? Why?
Actually, I think it's really important, because when children and parents spend time together, they actually get to know each other better, instead of the mother being told what the child likes by the house help, or someone else telling you what your kid loves. In fact, if you spend a lot of time with your children, then you'll get to know what they like, what they dislike, and it also helps you connect with your child and helps you build a better relationship. And you can actually learn to trust your child, and the child can actually learn to be open and tell their parents everything that they would have been going through or what they want to tell their parents.
Okay. Have relationships between parents and children changed in recent years? Why do you think that is?
Well, not that I'm blaming internet, but to a greater extent, internet has brought a drift in the relationship between parents and children, because most of the time, my family, for example, like everyone is always on their phone. Like even if you're eating, someone is on their phone. I'm doing something for school, and I'm actually doing something that has to be submitted at work. So people are always drifted apart. Like everyone is doing whatever they want to do on their phones, and no one is ever communicating around the house like quite enough.
Okay, you have some extra questions. What are the most popular free time activities with children today?
Well, definitely riding bikes, and even going to the park or going to the local pool.
Okay. Do you think the free time activities children do today are good for their health? Why is that?
Well, yes, I do think it's good for their health. Like, especially if it's swimming, you're actually exercising whilst you're having fun, and also going to the park. You're always running around, playing and jumping around. So it's quite a better exercise than rather than just being home idle on your phone and then playing video games.
Yeah. How do you think children's activities will change in the future?
From what I see it, I think it's just going to be drastically like as it stands right now, people are always on their phone. Now imagine when we have new technology, like better technology, people are just going to be like minding their own business, not even giving consent of the next person, like how am I supposed to help this person? People are just going to be idle. They're just going to be on their phones 24/7.
Will this be a positive change? What do you think?
Yeah, this will be a positive change. Like it's really bad. People won't be able to socialize like before, like back then, before this generation, the 21st generation, like people used to communicate, like it was just a flow of communication. But right now, for you to communicate with someone, it's either you're on a date and then someone is on their phone. So it does not work.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Michelle, for your excellent speech and for your vivid descriptions.
Thank you so much.
Okay, stay with us. Okay, who is ready? Please unmute yourself. Molly, are you ready? Molly.
Yes, sir, I am ready.
Okay. Try to speak a little bit louder if possible for you. Do you enjoy traveling, Molly?
Well, I am not very fond of traveling. Usually, I don't travel unless I have something very important to do in far cities. As I have motion sickness, I often vomit or feel dizzy, even feel weak. So, whenever I am traveling, I can hardly enjoy.
Okay. Do you think it's better to travel alone or with other people?
I think it's better to travel with other people as it is a distant place and we may not know the place, so we cannot feel safe whenever we are traveling alone, and we also can enjoy very much being alone, so it's better to travel with other people.
Okay. Where would you like to travel in the future?
I think I want to travel to Sylhet in the future, as I have only traveled to Dhaka for my cadet Viva exam, and it was also my first journey. So I think for my second journey, I would like to go to Sylhet, as my maternal uncle also lives there, and Sylhet is also a very beautiful city for its natural resources, and it is also called the London of Bangladesh. So it's better for me to travel in Sylhet.
Okay, Molly, already you have completed part 1. Now, are you ready for part 2?
Yes, sir.
Describe a child that you know.
Well, the child is my cousin. His name is Fardin, but I call him Tahir. He is 3 years old, and I last saw him like a year ago when my uncle came here. But I usually see him in phone while doing video calls. He is a very sweet child, and I like him very much. Although we have not met each other quite often, but he is so lively and always smiles. That fills my heart with happiness. Whenever I am seeing him, I feel like I wanna give him a hug and stay with him.
Okay. Are you ready for part 3?
Yes, sir, of course.
How much time do children spend with their parents in your country? Do you think that is enough?
I think in our country, the children stays with their parents most of the time, especially when they are under 5 years old. And the rest of the time, they are usually in school or some kind of tuition. And sometimes they are also playing outside, but that will also be seen by his or her parents. And I think it's enough, as children are always fond of their parents. They really don't want to leave them.
as they feel very scared among the people whom they don't know.
How important do you think spending time together is for the relationships between parents and children? Why?
I think spending times with your parents is very important as it really makes you learn about the life more. As we know, parents are the most experienced one in our lives and they always know what is the best for us. So if we stay with our parents, we can learn what is good for us, what is good and what is bad thing. We can also identify the people who are good to company with. So I think it's better to spend time with parents for children.
Have relationships between parents and children changed in the recent years? Why do you think that is?
Well, I think it's because of internet. As children have grown in this era, I can see that there are, when there was our times, I couldn't even think of touching a phone, as I didn't even like it very much when I saw people spending time with their phones rather than their parents. I feel disgusted and I was like, what are even they doing looking at their phones? But when I see the children around me, I often see them playing video games or watching YouTube in their phones or etc. So I think the relationship has changed very drastically.
Okay, Molly, thank you very much for your space. I think you need to be more fluent. And I feel, not I feels. And instead of I think, it's better to say in my opinion, and not time, it will be time. So try to improve your fluency at the same time your pronunciation. Then your speech will be more attractive to us. And try your level best to practice with us regularly, if possible for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Shoaib Ali. Shoaib Ali, after Shoaib Ali, I will go to Jiha. Jiha, please wait. Shoaib Ali. Okay, Jiha, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, sir. Of course, I enjoy traveling very much because it's one of my favorite hobbies. And I like traveling because I can get to see many new things and new views. I can also get to see many new people. Last but not least, I can get to know many more new things.
Have you done mass traveling?
In my opinion, didn't have done much. I didn't do much traveling because as I'm a student, I don't have much free time to travel around. But whenever there is a picnic or any other weekend, if there is a chance to go to anywhere to travel, I will always take that opportunity as my luck and I will travel any place.
Do you think it's better to travel alone or with other people?
In my opinion, it's better to travel with other people because when we are traveling, we cannot we can gossip with them about the place we are visiting, and also whenever we are visiting any place so that we don't know about the place anything, so it will be better if we are with any people. It will be better and we will be able to enjoy their company. But if we want to travel alone, there are also some advantages, like we can go anywhere we go without any hindrance.
Where would you like to travel in the future? Why?
In the future, I'd like to travel many places. There are many kinds of beautiful places all over the world, but first of all, I would like to visit my own country because in my own country there are many places I haven't visited yet, like the Cox's Bazar, the Sundarbans, and many other historical places which are still left. So first of all, I'd like to visit the Cox's Bazar, which is one of the which is the longest sea beach in the world.
Okay, Jiha, in this part, one important mistake that I have noticed for you. The second question, the question I asked you in present perfect tense. but you answered it in past indefinite tense. You can't do it. Your answer always will always follow the tense of your question. So try to listen in which tense you have been asked, and we have to follow that tense. So be careful about it. Okay, are you ready for part 2?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
And describe a child that you know.
Actually, there are many styles which I know. There are many of my cousins and many other styles. But the most important child I have ever met in my life is her name is my most favorite one. She lives in my aunt's house. She's a tenant there. Her name is Jara. She lives as a tenant with a family in my aunt's house. She is actually 4 or 5 years old. I often visit her whenever I go to my aunt's place. So I'm always excited to go to my aunt's place because I will get to see her. And always in my weekends, I try to go to my aunt's place. I like her very much because she's very cute and she looks like a Barbie doll, and her curly hair also looks so cute and good on her. She also talks like a baby, and I like that thing very much about her. And her walking style is also very cute, just like a baby, as she is a baby. And whenever I am with her, I feel like I'm in the other place that cannot be described. She's like my little sister, and I will always play with her whenever I am with her. Well, I'll always try to take in many kinds of chocolates whenever I will go and visit her. And she always sucks or cries whenever I come back my home. So I always assure her that I will come back next time and play with her for more time.
Okay. From part 3, your first question is how much time do children spend with their parents in your country? Do you think that is enough?
Actually, in my country, it's hard to say how much time children spend with their parents because mo- every parents have different kinds of job. Some mothers are housewife and some are not. Some are working outside and both parents. So in my opinion, the parents in my country do not spend much time with their children because the children are very busy with their academic studies, who are getting older, and the parents who are always doing in her jobs and they're very busy in their work, so I don't think they have plenty of time to spend together.
Okay. How important do you think spending time together is for the relationships between parents and children? Why?
Actually, in my opinion, spending time together is very important for the relationship between the parents and children because we know that with whom we will spend our time will become our favorite. So if we don't spend time with our parents, we all will not be able to be free with them. We will not be able to discuss any problem with them. So we have to spend more and more time with our parents. Whenever we get any kinds of free time or weekend, we have to spend our time with our family and parents.
Okay. I have relationships between parents and children changed in the recent years. Why do you think that is?
Actually, in the recent years, the relationship between parents and children changed very much because in the past people did not used to have the mobile phone, laptop, or internet very much. They always used to be practical or in real life. They used to spend more and more time with their family, friends, and many other. But in recent time, especially during the coronavirus time, people spend their most of their time in front of different kinds of gadgets like television, mobile phone, or laptop. They become more focused in these things rather than spending their time with their parents. So I think the relationship between parents and children have changed so much.
Okay, Jiha, thank you very much for your space. I think you have been able to improve yourself. Try to keep it up, your improvement in yourself. Keep practicing, then it will be very helpful for you. Okay. Ali, please unmute yourself. Perhaps you are from Pakistan, Ali. Or where are you from, Ali? Ali, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Where are you from, Ali? From Pakistan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, actually we have two Ali. One is from Bangladesh and another is you. Okay, Ali, perhaps you have taken your preparation on our today's topic. Would like to share your ideas on our topic.
Yes, sir. I would like to share.
Okay, your first question. Do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do enjoy traveling a lot because it's allow me to learn about different places and different people, and also the different culture of the society. And beside that, it also helped me to recapture from the stress of my daily work, and also follow me the and also release the stress of my daily routine.
Okay. Have you done much traveling?
No, unfortunately, I don't have done much traveling because the limited financial resources, and also the lack of time. I don't have much time to do lot of traveling.
Do you think it's better to travel alone or with other people?
In my opinion, it is better to travel with others, and especially for your family members, because it's allowed to strong their bond with their family members, and also with your friends, and it's also provide you the secure journey when you travel with your friends and also with your family.
Where would you like to travel in the future?
Uh, Actually, I wish to travel in Australia because it is a developed country, and it is a uh, beautiful place to live, and also for traveling. And the people of this country is very cooperated, and the culture is very vast in this country. So I would love to travel in my future in Australia.
Okay. Ali, already you have completed your part one. Perhaps you are ready for your part two.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Describe a child that you know.
Actually, I see many of children, and every children is attractive. But now today, I would like to talk about my sister. My sister, girl. She is just a 14-year-old. 14-year-old, and his name is Fatima, and she is very attractive and looking like a pretty doll. And uh, whenever I see her, and she started smiling, and she is very attractive, and looking like a pretty doll, and I love very much. And people say about him, she is an active girl. So I think it is a I think she is a she is most important child in my life.
Okay. How much time do children spend with their parents in your country? Do you think that is enough?
Actually, when I talk about in the past, so mostly children spend most of the time with their parents, because in the past there is no availability of technology like internet, and also and also the Android phone. So as compared to the past, children spend most of the time with their parents. And beside that, when I compare with this new era, so children don't have much time to spend with their parents, because due to the availability of internet, and also spend lot of time with social media. So it is a big difference when I compare with the past and the future, and the this present era.
Okay. Have relationships between parents and children changed in the future? Why do you think that is?
Yes, in my opinion, there is a lot of difference between the relationship of parents and children due to the internet and the new technology as well, that I said before. Because availability of the internet, and many and also the in this era, children mostly spend their time in social media. They and don't have time to spend with their family members, and also and especially with their parents. So due to this, children and parents have a big difference between children and parents, because children don't have time to spend with their parents.
Okay, Ali, thank you very much for your space. And I can easily gauge that you have improved yourself. Thank you for this, and try to pronounce like because, talk, like this. And the other parts of your space are okay, because you are trying at your level best to improve yourself. So thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Tawhid Islam,
Thank you, sir.
Tawhid Islam, please unmute yourself. Tawhid Islam.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from, Tawhid Islam?
I'm from Bangladesh, Brahmanbaria. I have just completed my secondary uh, secondary school, and now I wish to go abroad for my higher education. That's why I try to give IELTS, and I practice.
Okay, to share your ideas on to this topic.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your first question: do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, sir. I enjoy traveling very much because it gives me a refreshment. And when I feel bad, when I feel bad, I think give me refreshment when I going I travel anywhere. Uh, that's it.
Have you done mass traveling?
Yes, sir. I in my entire life, I go lots of places, and a couple of days ago, I went to some places, which is Cox's Bazar and San Martin, with my friends.
Do you think it's better to travel alone or with other people?
Well, in my point of view, that I prefer that go with others people, because if anyone with other people, it give us more enjoyment, and uh, the we can have lots of enjoyment from there.
Where would you like to travel in the future? Why?
Well, yeah, I choose lots of places. First of all, I try to go try to travel in my country. There is like Sylhet or other hills and mountains, and then I wish to go abroad and lots of countries which I wish to go there.
Okay. Tawhid Islam, thank you very much for your experience. If you want to develop yourself, then you have to invest.
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm poor in English so much, and this is my first class.
Now listen to me. If you want to develop yourself, then you have to invest your time.
Yes, sir.
To do regular mirror practice. Suppose you have read an article or report or anything, then try to speak with yourself by standing before a mirror and try
Yes,
to
sir.
speak several times in a day. Then that will help you to improve yourself. And you can also watch movie, you can listen to song. And
Actually, sir, I'm afraid when I'm talking with others and I speak in English. I feel nervous.
Mirror practice will help you to remove your nervousness because mirror practice is very much effective for anyone.
Yes, sir.
Do this.
I will
do this. I think it will work for you. Okay,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you very much. And try to join with us. We to do normally the regular practice here.
Yes, sir. I join these classes more time, but I have no and don't have much time. Yes, like
Okay, try to invest your time here. And
yes, sir.
we share our topic at least 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours ago. So you have enough
Right,
time
right.
preparation on the topic. So thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Ahmad Shah Tanai. And now you can unmute yourself. Mr. Riyad, you are welcome here.
Yeah, teacher.
Already
This time I have some problem. I'm very glad to come.
okay, no problem. You can join with us regularly. We do regular meeting. And if you do regular to practice with us, I think your will come to you. So, and it's better to take your preparation before joining with us because we share our topic in our groups. So you can do your practice with us regularly if possible for you. Okay, Shoaib Ali, please unmute yourself. Shoaib Ali.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Where are you from?
Sir, basically I'm from Pakistan, and I've done my graduation from the University of Gujarat in chemical engineering, and now I'm planning to go abroad for my higher study, and that's why I'm taking IELTS in the next month. So
yeah, thank
that's
you.
my intro.
You have a praise or fluency in yourself. So if you do regular practice, I think you'll be able to get your desire of goal. Okay, we have shared a topic.
Thank you.
Today. You like to share your ideas on our topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Your first question: do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, sir. Yeah, without a doubt. Sorry. Yeah, without a doubt, I really enjoy the traveling because traveling is something which always brings an adventures for you and also to got the also provide the opportunity to learn the different cultures and civilization of the people. So, and it is a really enjoyable thing for me.
Okay. Have you done much traveling?
I often traveling along many of the time with my friends and with my family members, and during my past university days, I daily travel for 2 or 3 hours, and it was become my habit to travel on the daily basis.
Okay. Do you think it's better to travel alone or with other people? What's your opinion?
In my opinion, it will be better for us to travel with the other people, and for me, it will. I would like to travel with the other people because it is really essential to have someone who you can chat with and who you can share your ideas when you are feeling alone. And traveling is something some people think it is a boring thing, and some people really enjoy that. So I always recommend to travel with the others.
Okay. Already you have completed your part 1, and I think you need more practice to develop yourself.
Okay.
And the fact is
Okay.
that do regular mirror practice. Try to talk with yourself. First, try to describe yourself with at least 10 or 15 sentences.
Yeah.
Then try to describe your father, your mother, your brother, your other family members. Then try to describe your whole family. Then your friends' family, your neighbor's family, your school, your college. Try to describe this thing fluently. Just make a note, stand before a mirror, and try to talk with yourself, and do it several times, repeat it. Then I think you'll be able to overcome your nervousness. Because while delivering your speech, you become nervous. So try to overcome it first, and you can overcome it by doing hyper practice.
I agree with you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Regularly, and if possible, try to join with us. We do regular practice here, and as we are Muslims, we have Eid after a few days. Maybe we will remain off for about 1 week. Then again we'll start it, and we'll continue repeating till
sir, when you people are going to off?
From Thursday.
On Wednesday.
From Thursday we will remain off, but we'll do practice tomorrow and day after tomorrow.
So is it any is there a regular session for speaking on this platform?
Actually, the participants of this group are from Bangladesh, from Zimbabwe, from India, from Pakistan, from Nepal, and many other countries. It's very tough for me to mention the name of the country, because we get participants from many countries of the world. So if you join with us, I think you'll be able to find out many members. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Shajib Nag.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Mr. Riyad, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Adab, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine. Shajib Nag, you remain irregular. Perhaps you have exam, isn't it?
Yes, sir. My exam is finished. I'm finished all my Viva exam as well. I'm back again.
Have you taken the preparation on today's topic?
Sorry, sir. If you ask me honestly, sir, I don't. But I want to speak, sir, because I want to.
No problem. Then you stay with us as a listener.
Okay, sir.
Mr. Riyad, it's very tough for me to start the listening class because you are only the participants, and I haven't get ready for this class. Are you ready, Mr. Riyad?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You have joined with me later.
Because of sir, actually, I went one super shop, and there today I don't know. Maybe this is my bad luck that actually lots of people buying many things, and also load shedding electricity problem. For this reason, actually, they are. I actually had to stay for almost 1 hour. For this reason, actually, I just come my house, then I join with you.
Okay, Riyad, we have come to the end of our meeting today because all participants have completed their space.
You can ask me.
Okay, you can share your ideas. Do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, sir. To be honest, I like traveling more and more. And when I get free time, I try to go here and there. maximum time I try to passing my free time with my friends by going many other places in my country.
Have you done much traveling?
Yeah, exactly. It's not much, but as can as possible, I try to traveling much. In my life, I didn't went many places for time management, also for other issue. But I also gone many other places which are very famous in our country. In future, I will go many places. I will traveling much.
Okay. Do you think it's better to travel alone or with other people?
Okay, sir. Actually, it's a totally depend on our emotion or our emotion or our tendency. Some people they like to traveling with only their family members. Some of them they don't like it. I think this is my opinion. In my opinion, I think actually group-wise traveling it's a really better for us because when we try to travel with our friends or family members or any other groups, we can sharing a lots of things with each other, and we can also get a lot of experience from them. And when we are riding on the bus or any other vehicles, we try to chit chat each other. By this process, I think it's a really enjoyable moment for a traveler.
Okay. Where would you like to travel in the future? Why?
I want to travel USA and I want to travel there permanently.
Okay. Already we have completed your part one. Would you like to share your ideas in part two?
Yes, sir, sure. May I get only 30 seconds for taking my preparation?
Sure.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Today, I would like to say something about only one child. Actually, I know I know about many children actually who are from many other areas. Maximum, they are my relatives. So today, I would like to say something about only one child. He's my student. Uh, he is Pranto. He is my one of favorite student. Uh, I first time I meet with him by teaching, and he is only 12 or 13 years old. I'm not sure about it. I like him very much because he is very polite person and all time try to he complete his SW. And sometimes I like him because of his very loyal person and he respect more and more. And he is very shy person. When I staying their house, actually if I try to eating something, I mean it's breakfast or other things. I try to also share something with him, but he's very shy person. He don't want to share with me. He told me that it's really impossible for me, sir, actually staying with you and eating equally. And by the way, actually, he's very also enjoyable person. He tried to sharing a lot of experience with me. And he's also a little bit engineer. I can say you is a little engineer. He all time try to invent something, and his brain is so solid. I don't know how can I share you. And I suggest him that in future you try to be an engineer and you try to complete your degree from out of our country. I mean European country. Then you will try to research something and you will be a scientist. Okay, thank you so much, sir. This is all about part two.
Okay, Mr. Riyal. Already you have completed part two. So from part three, I'm going to ask you some questions. How much time do children spend with their parents in your country? Do you think that is enough?
Uh, sir, it's a totally depend on our country's children business, because nowadays modern people are so busy. Children also, they're passing very busy time because of our parents. They are so active. Some parents, they are so active, and all time they try to pressure their children for study or any other purpose. So this is why maximum time they have to stay in at school or at coaching center or at private teacher, etc. For this reason, they don't get enough time to staying with their children. Sometimes we can see actually some guardian, I don't know actually what is problem for them. This is my opinion that actually some primary school student or some primary level student actually who need to passing free time, and who need to passing praise time with their relatives and with their siblings, also parents. But maximum parents, they pressure them. They pressure them for study, and they all time tell them that study, 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 try to continue your study. But our parents are really unable to understand that actually this is high time for them to actually refresh their brain, and it's a high time for them to improve their or improve their creativity knowledge. This is the very important. But I think actually in my country's children, they don't get enough time. Modern children, they don't get enough time to passing with their parents.
Okay, how important do you think spending time together is for the relationships between parents and children? Why?
It's a very important. Actually, I think actually relationship with between parents and children, it's a really important, because as you know actually we in this art, we maximum we think actually only our own person is our parents. I mean our mother and father, and mother and father or parents also think that children only their own person. And if we are unable to make sure a good relationship among them, actually in future they will face this misunderstanding or etc. So this is why if we can't also make actually make sure a good relationship with parents, we will not learn a lot of things from them. And if we can make sure friendship with them, good friendship with them, we can learn a lot of things, and they will try to care us, and they all time try to suggest a lot of things which might be really good, which might be really good things in our future. So I think, in my opinion, in modern people and modern children and parents, they have to make sure good relationship for their benefits or for their opportunity in future.
Okay, have relationships between parents and children changed in the recent years? Why do you think that is?
Yes, sir. I think nowadays, actually, our parents sometimes they inspire their children for actually success. So our children, they are running for success like a horse. They have not enough time. They have not enough actually enough time. Maximum our children, they are so busy. So they are so busy with their own activities. They don't get time for passing with their parents also, because of, if I can say you, to be honest, parents teach them actually for success, and parents teach them for going actually running speedily. So for this reason actually they going to their goal, they are running to their success or destination. For this reason modern children, they are a little bit inactive or inattentive to their parents. They sometimes they forget about their parents. They forget that the liabilities or accountability to their parents. Actually, this is nowadays. I also want to tell you the relationship between parents and children. It's not so good, but in my countries, it's a little bit good. But in future, I am really worried about that what will be happen, because we can see a lot of broken relationship between among family members. I mean siblings, parents, or children also. Actually, thank you so much, sir. Actually, give me opportunity to say something about this topic.
Okay, Mr. Ria, thank you very much for your space.